I'll go here. SEC is going to be the dream killer. Everybody's talking about Oregon and Auburn.
Oh. Sorry.
And this is going to be the game, I think, that the Pac-12's dreams come to die here in week 1. Everybody's looking at Utah, possibly Washington, hopefully Oregon to be the savior of the conference. The SEC is going to send a true freshman quarterback over to Dallas this weekend in the form of Bo Nix, and he's going to take on one of the best returning quarterbacks in college football in Justin Herbert. It'll all come down to the lines of scrimmage. I'm voting and putting this headline on Auburn's defensive line. I think in a battle in the trenches of the Oregon's offensive line, which is one of the most or best units on the offensive line in the country, going against this defensive line. Auburn's got 3 first-rounders that are going to be healthy. I like Auburn here. SEC, the dream killers.
I'm on the complete opposite side for my first headline prediction. My headline reads, "Go the Duck away, Gus."
I like that one.
Gus
That's
Malzahn, more like Gus Mal's hot seat, because Bo does not know.
You're good.
It's time to nix Gus's tenure in the Plains. Oregon is going to dominate, Jordy, for the reasons you just said. You have a freshman quarterback going up against a top 10 NFL pick. You have an Auburn defensive line going against an Oregon offensive line that is the strength of their team. What do you mean? They don't stand a chance, Gus Malzahn. You're done. You're done, son. You're done. And Auburn fans are going to be asking what the buyout is come Monday. Once again, go the Duck away, Gus.
That'll be $31 million, please. Thank you.
The story that everybody has been waiting for, and I had to do it. Mississippi State 43, ULL 17.
Barf.
The Raging Cajuns come into this contest in the Superdome a 3-touchdown underdog and heavily overmatched. ULL's top 2 receiving threats are Jamarcus Bradley and Gerard Bam Jackson. Bradley is from Mississippi, so he will want to make some plays against the Bulldogs. He caught ULL's only touchdown last year against State. That game was decided 56-10, and I don't see this year's contest being much different.
How many of y'all going to dress out?
Hey, calm down. Chill out. Chill out.
Don't think it's going to be
LSU's not the only school dealing with suspensions. That's right. That's right.
Rivs,
Lady Nathaniel, good morning. What's your headline?
Nope.
Well, as I told you earlier, I don't have a headline, so.
2 minutes ago.
Right.
Okay, cool.
I was listening.
You just talked to that.
My second headline of the morning, bogies. Where are you?
So true.
I'm going to do a little weekend intel on the college town throwdown, man. Anybody in here? If Bogies does not make it through the weekend, if it in fact sleeps through this weekend, and it's been closed, as we announced it a couple of weeks back or over a month ago, Bogies has had the doors barred. It has been shut down through the first week of school, which is devastating for students entering in the 2019 class.
Everyone.
Even us, some old schoolers. It has not been open the first weekend of school. If it's closed through the first weekend of games, through the first game weekend, Bogies could be dead.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. I always thought this was like a 4D chess move. They were trying to take care of some business stuff until they did this like closing. It just generated crazy weekend. But if you ain't open for football season, this becomes real all of a sudden. So
I'll put my inspector's hat on this weekend, do a little intel for us, see if we can't get into Bogies and do a little partying this weekend for game day.
Very, very selfless of you.
Somebody's got to do it.
Are you going to feel awkward showing up at Bogies?
Lady Nathaniel doesn't show up for work. Lady Rivers is going to be watching her suspended squad this weekend. You'll be working on the Song of Purple and Gold with Moscona for Austin. So I'll be boots on the ground at Bogies, beating on the door, seeing if they'll let us in.
All right, I'm keeping up with my bold football weekend predictions. Ed Ogeron, more like Spread Ogeron. Tigers, I'm putting exact numbers on it. Tigers roll up over 500 yards of total offense and 40 points. Get on board or get left behind. The spread is here to stay. It's a new era of LSU football. All thanks
King for
to
governor,
Burrow,
man.
Brady, and Spread Ogeron.
That would be phenomenal. Those are your headlines, what they're going to look like Monday morning.
I'm not done. I got one more big football prediction.
Hang on, Lady Nathan's got one.
Texas barely passes their Louisiana test. Get it? Louisiana Tech. Name a more iconic duo than Tom Herman and being bad in week 1 of college football. He's a great underdog coach. He is a terrible coach when he is supposed to win. Texas will win this game, but barely. It's going to be way closer than Longhorn fans think, and they are going to be panicking here after week 1. That's 3 big week 1 predictions for your Monday headlines.
Chris Terrell, 104.5 should rent out bogies. What a fantastic
Yes. Gordy,
idea.
are you listening?